Cota, the town manager of Caribou Valley, talking about the town meeting happening coming up on March 8th, and it will be at the Outdoor Center at 7:30 p.m. and of course municipal elections from 8 until 6 at the town office prior to that. We talked about some of the town budget things, the reserves, the projects. Let's talk about some capital projects. Let's talk about the international airport.
Well, we're proud
Get a lot of use now.
We like our, we are getting more use. It's great. Yeah, we, of course, last year just completed the fuel farm project. We still got a few bugs we're working out, but we'll have fuel shortly this spring for the non-ethanol fuel that everybody wants for their small engines. That'll be available this spring. So that's a big project that'll bring more traffic and provide another amenity for the area, and that's important. So this coming year we're going to be doing hope to anyway. You'll be voting on it at town meeting. It's kind of a 2-year project, pavement maintenance project, crack sealing project, and also we've got to remove some trees, runway safety obstruction removal project. The whole thing's about $270,000, but the town's only paying, 5%. The rest comes from grants. So we've got about $15,000 we'll have into that. So that's a 2-year project. The other capital project at the golf course, another capital project at the golf course. We're working with Sugarloaf. It'll be a $200,000 project that would. The biggest part of the project would be used to completely renovate the practice area that really never got done properly when the golf course got built. It's something that Sugarloaf would like very much to do. As you know, the town owns the golf course. We lease it to Sugarloaf. When we do all these projects with Sugarloaf, it's an amazing thing. So that we would borrow the money for that one, just a short-term note for 5 years. It's a complicated repayment schedule. It's you can read about it in the town report. But basically, Sugarloaf actually pays more than the town does for debt service on the golf course right now, and this would kind of even things up. That's a short story. So it's a 5-year project. It would also improve some of the cart paths, and there would be new
greens covers.
New green covers. They've done such a great job in the last few years with that golf course. Everybody said how incredible it was last year. Right. So this really makes a difference when you take the greens covers off in the spring and the greens are green.
Investments have paid off down there.
Investments have paid off. So those are the two big capital projects.
How about some of these initiatives that are coming up, the micro enterprise business? This is something really exciting people want to hear about as well.
Yeah. Last year we helped 4 businesses. Unfortunately, one of them didn't do so well, but the other 3, I think we've helped them substantially. It's a micro enterprise business assistance grant. We were fortunate last year. We got $135,000 to help the 4 businesses. It's only $700,000 available in the whole state, so it's very competitive. We're applying this year for $50,000 to help Winterstick snowboards. They'd like to expand. Some people may not know this. They're operating out of the old golf course clubhouse. Been in there a few times. It's pretty exciting, actually. Yeah, really cool. In fact, I own a Winterstick snowboard.
You do? Really? Good for you.
I got it at the rack at a silent auction.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Anyway, I've had it out a few times, not too often. But I used to snowboard. But having said that, so a great business. They'd like to expand, and they would need to employ more people. Right. And so we're going to be applying for that. Again, it's a very competitive process. Not sure. Obviously, like try to help them out if we could. The selectmen are solidly behind this. Another year-round business that would be good. So, so that's one of the initiatives. And then
the dam project at Caribou Pond. This is a water project. Tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, this is Sugarloaf. Kyle Strand and Sugarloaf representatives came in recently, met with the Board of Selectmen, and asked if the town could possibly be involved in a project that would rebuild the dam at Caribou Pond. Rebuild it. There was an old dam there that they used to float logs down the river with, many years ago, and you can still see parts of it there now. It would require a lot of, road rehabilitation work to get out there, and it's a big project. The dam itself is in Mount Abram Township. It's just outside the town line, but so Sugarloaf has asked the town, look, this is a big project. We would like very much to double our snowmaking capacity. if anybody saw what was going on in the river this summer and this fall, wasn't much water. Fortunately, we had a lot of rain in November. It is our wettest month, but you never know. If
Right.
that had not happened, it might not have looked very good before Christmas, and that's very important to be able to provide snowmaking and cover. This would double the capacity if they had the proper water resources, in addition to providing new pumps and all the infrastructure that goes with it. So they've asked the town to form a study committee, which the Board of Selectmen will be doing shortly, to investigate how the town may be able to help somehow.
Right. It's up to the voters.
It's
right?
up to the voters. Oh yeah, no, this is just a study committee at this
Right,
point,
right,
and
right.
we may be able to tap into some tax incentive finance district money from the Kibbe wind project, because it's in an unorganized territory.
That'd be nice.
Sugarloaf is I think the third largest employer in Franklin County. And there are some public benefits, the water resource itself, both in the pond and in the river for recreational purposes, et cetera. So can we participate? That remains to be seen, but certainly we want to try to help in any way we can. And
Right.
and again, there'll be a whole process involved with this, with a study committee that Sugarloaf will be heading up. So we'll keep everybody posted. We'll try to give updates on the town website or whatever.
Right.
So
A lot going on.
Lot going
Go
on.
to the website, caribassetvalley.org, and you can check out the annual report. It's available also at select locations. You can pick it up at the town
Library.
office or AOTS or the library. The meeting is at the Outdoor Center. It's at 7:30, March 8th. Of course, there'll be elections prior to that at the town office, 8 until 6 p.m. at the town office, and then go attend the meeting. If you have more questions, that would be the time to ask.
Yep.
Dave, thanks for being here this
Okay.
morning. We appreciate it.
Appreciate
Dave
it.
Cota,
Thank you very much.
the town manager.